Welcome again to the first Descendant. A lot has been happening in the last couple of days. An update has came out for the game yesterday and this morning. Some more problems were found by the developers and we're going to address those as well. Taking a look at the Steam charts, the player base is definitely taking a nosedive the last couple of days. We definitely need to address that as well, and a few other important things. If you guys do enjoy this video, please drop a like down below. Let's try to get this video to 300 likes. That would be absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support. Remember, the giveaway is almost announced for the ultimate character. Leave a comment down below to enter. So starting off in Discord last night, the developers took to a post saying the August known issues have been updated, considering more issues have been coming up in the game. They went ahead and updated us by saying it has been identified that the source of modules that can be obtained by combining in access info is not displayed, and that has been resolved. Another issue that did come up is two hardline suppressions, special rounds and impact rounds, shot focus and shield collector are obtainable through combining. So that's obviously always great to know that they are keeping up top of the updates. Now, another post was also posted today, the maintenance free patch notes, and it says, "Greetings, Descendants. We are informing you that a maintenance free patch has been implemented, and that was across all platforms, Steam, Xbox One, PS4, and PS5. The patch details included a fixed aim assist function not working properly, which is obviously a great deal for you console players, not so much the PC players, because we are running mouse and keyboard, but for a lot of games, pretty much 100% of games do need aim assist if you're using a controller, otherwise it's just weird. So that has been fixed. And obviously for a detailed information, please check the August known issues. So lately I have been trying to keep up with how the player base is doing on the first Descendants on the Steam charts, and it does seem like we are still losing players day by day. Now you guys can go ahead and look at the Steam charts right now. By looking at the August player base, you can see that the players do start to drop daily, and it is starting to go down. The highest we've had was 115 at the start of the month. Now 2 weeks later, we are dropping down to about 43,000. Now this is probably going to be going down. I don't think that the game is dying. I definitely don't think the game is bad, but the player base, it does seem to be dropping like flies at the moment, considering that the end game farming is starting to get to players. It's really not the best way of farming in a video game. I do agree. Stuff will be changing hopefully soon. The season 1 update is about 2 weeks away, coming up at the end of August, so we're definitely going to see an increase in player base then. It probably will increase to about 100,000 plus players, considering that people do take time off playing video games and do come back when the game is updated. Now, the great thing is about the first Descendants, we will be getting regular updates and content to be put into the game. But right now, the player base does seem to be dropping quite a lot. Considering that the community does want a lot of changes to the game, this Reddit post coming in and saying, I know a lot of you guys will agree with this, these need to go back to the way they were in the beta ASAP. It was worth getting them in the betaverse. Now, it doesn't really mean anything. If for anyone that doesn't play during the beta and doesn't know what I'm talking about, back then, if you had a stabilizer, a Amethyst material was linked to it, and you used it to pick what item you wanted for the rewards, now it's just ups the chance. So obviously the stabilizer right now, if you have one, you select it and it lowers the chance of the higher chances and it increases the chances of the lower chances. But back then in the beta, you use a stabilizer and you can choose what item that you wanted. That would make farming so much easier and so much less of a headache to get the characters that you want, to get the weapons that you want, and to get exactly what you are looking for. I feel like this post is something to talk about as well. My take after 700 hours. So after 700 plus hours, I can say for sure that the game isn't bad. I also agree, the game is definitely not bad. The grind is much less painful than other games in the same category. Having access to the ultimate stuff isn't hard as it seems. After the recent updates of the game is less Warframe alike and started to grow in its own identity. Things are evolving fast Meta stuff from days ago are not that good anymore, and it's very interesting to see how much effort and attention the devs are putting into the game. The player base also changed to a more focused and open mind attitude regards that so-called meta and builds in general. I see the great future for the game, as we can see maturely an effort to make things more fluid and less boring. It's kind of a post to kind of get in talking about. Now, some things I do agree with and some I definitely don't. The builds that were apparently once good are not good anymore. Trust me, every build is just as good as they were before. You can use a Lepic build from like a month ago and you're still gonna be able to one-shot any build, any boss, pretty much at any time. There's no nerfs happening. Sure, some builds will give you an extra shot or make something a little bit better, but overall, the game is definitely heading in the right direction in terms of updates, but they just need to happen more often. I've played about 260, almost 300 hours on the game, and yeah, I mean, I'm just here waiting for more updates. Not really that important, but I decided to just kind of throw it in the video right here, because ever since I actually started to play the game and when I got into this area, I definitely think this is by far the worst designed location in the game. Not just in the game, but in a lot of games that I've recently played. Trying to find something in this place, I was there for like 45 minutes trying to find a certain area to get through the mission. Yeah, it wasn't happening. I am happy to never go there ever again. And to just kind of end the last post here with a little discussion between us in the comment section, they tweeted out saying Valby or Viessa, time for a tough decision. Would you rather go to the Agna Desert with Valby or Viessa? Saying Valby's unlimited access to the water fountain, Viessa the walk-in air conditioner. Now, me personally, I'll definitely go with Valby just because, well, water and survival. I don't really care too much about an air conditioner, but that's just me. Anyway, that's the final post I wanted to come here and talk about with you guys. Now, one of the most important things that I kind of just wanted to talk about me personally at the end of the video to kind of give my input about the game recently leading up to the Season 1 update that we're going to be getting in about 2 weeks. Now, I definitely have taken a break from playing the game. I feel like personally I have my character that I want to play with at the moment. I have Bunny and I have my Lepek. Bunny for farming and overall mobbing. My Lepek is when I'm farming bosses. That is all I need. I feel like my build right now, especially with them not really doing any nerfs to weapons, any nerfs to characters or any nerfs to weapons, or to builds, I don't really need to go for anything else. So I'm just kind of here waiting for new updates that we're going to be getting in about 2 weeks with the Season 1. Now, if you guys don't remember what we're getting in Season 1, here is a screenshot right now of the roadmap. So it seems like there is content to be put into the game very, very soon, and we're going to have some time to play. Now, the player base will obviously go up depending on how the season does go. We're going to be keeping these players around. If not, people will come here for a few days and then leave again to play other games. Remember, within 2 weeks, or actually, in about 5 days from now, we're going to be getting another game, Black Myth Wukong, which a lot of people are hyped about and will be playing, as well as other games that are going to be coming out in the future. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys do enjoy, and I'll see you all very soon.